All right. Good morning, good afternoon. How you guys doing? So, Kelly is traveling by train with her soccer team from Yonkers, New York to Morgantown, West Virginia for a tournament. The distance between Yonkers and Morgantown is 400 miles. The total trip will take 8 hours. The train schedule is provided below. So you got leaving Yonkers, going to Allentown, Carlisle, Berkeley Springs, Morgantown. Now below here, actually first, since it says the total trip takes 8 hours, go ahead, write 8 hours, because that's the amount of time this entire trip is going to take. Now it says create a table to show the time it will take Kelly and her team to travel from Yonkers to each town listed in the schedule, assuming that the ratio of the amount of time traveled to the distance traveled is the same for each city. So that means they're going the same speed between each city. Then extend the table to include the cumulative, that means altogether, time it will take to reach each destination on the ride home. First, based on the table above, what's the first distance we should put in to our table? That's right, we should put in 100. Go ahead and fill in the first 4 boxes with distance based on the table above. Now, if it took us 400 miles in 8 hours, what should go right up here in the time spot over number 4? That's right, we should put 8 hours because that's the total amount of time it took us to travel from Yonkers to Morgantown, 8 hours. Now, thinking about that it took us 8 hours to go from Yonkers to Morgantown, how long do we think it's going to take to just go that first 100 miles? That's right, so we divide by 4 to get from 400 to 100, so we've got to divide by 4 to get from 8 down to 2. And that makes it really easy to figure out what goes in between. We got 2, 4, 6. Now for the return trip, we've already gotten to Morgantown. So we've got to figure out, all right, we've gone 400 miles, now we're coming back and we're going an extra 100 miles. What distance should we put right here? That's right, let's put 500 miles. Then it becomes really clear, 600, 700. Go ahead and fill out the entire table. 10, and so on. Now I want you to go ahead and create this double number line to show the time it will take Kelly and her team to travel from Yonkers to each town listed in the schedule. Then you're going to extend it just like we did up here with the rest of the table for the return trip home. Now go ahead and complete the double number line. What were the hours and distance you put right here on the last tick mark? That's right. So just like in the table, you would have put 16 and 800 and so on and so forth. All right, so I've got this tape diagram. What am I missing? That's right, I'm missing labels. So I want to put H for hours and miles for distance. Now I want to answer this one question. Using the information from the double number line diagram, how many miles would be traveled in 1 hour? First off, which two numbers would 1 hour go in between? That's right, it'd go in between 0 and 2. So you put it right here. So based on that, how many miles would you go in 1 hour? That's right, you would go 50 miles. So the answer is 50 miles. Now on to the next sheet, let's start you off with practice. Complete the table of values to find the following. Find the number of cups of sugar needed. If each pie Carrie makes, she has to use 3 cups of sugar. When it says each pie Carrie makes, how many pies are we talking about? That's right. We're just talking about one pie, singular pie. So the first one we're going to put in, actually, you tell me, what is the first ratio we should put in this ratio table? That's right. We should put in 1 pie, 3 cups of sugar. Once you fill out the rest of this, you're going to go in and use these as your ordered pairs to plot them on a coordinate grid. So pies are x, so they go first, 1 and 3. Remember, x, y is your order. Keep on going with practice and have a great day.